down in Cincinnati. Mr. Anderson, Rob Van Dam, and our TNA World Heavyweight Champion to fight against each other in the steel cage for the world title. But thanks to Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff, tonight those three must join forces as a team against Abyss, Matt Hardy, and Bully Ray.
Sting! Sting! Get your ass out here!
Sting said earlier that not only would he get an apology from Mr. Anderson, but he would also get his respect. But, I'm not sure that Mr. Anderson is up for either one of those, to be honest.
Well, the World Heavyweight Champion coming out here just getting called out straight up by the man he's got to team up with later, along with Rob Van Dam in a steel cage, and this is not good for their team for tonight.
Do you want me to apologize to you? All right. You know what? I'm gonna do something. I know I'm normally an asshole, but I'm gonna do something that I thought I would never do.
Oh God! Wow. Yeah, didn't see an apology coming from Mr. Anderson, and instead he has lit the fire under Sting again.
Like a continuation of the top of the show. Both these men just trading, just going.
We saw this physicality start last week on Impact. Sting, the special enforcer. The wild situation after the match between Sting and Anderson last week. Like Taz said earlier tonight, we saw it, and they're back at it again.
I mean, and again, Mike, they're going to be partners later on tonight with Van Dam in a steel cage against Bully Ray, Abyss, and Matt Hardy. How the hell are they going to work as a unit, man? How?
Yeah, maybe partners in name only.
Now this thing kind of spilled out into the bleacher section of the impact zone. Get out of the way of the camera there, boss.
Oh, and with every shot from either Sting or Mr. Anderson, you just have to know that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff, you have to know that everybody aligned with Immortal is sitting back there, and they're absolutely loving this.
I don't blame Immortal if they're loving this. They should. It's not their fault that, that especially Anderson, he can't keep his temper in check. And that's the way I see this. And you can't blame Sting. He's the world champ. He's not going to let somebody punk him out. But if Immortal's digging it, hey, I would too if I was them.
It may not be Immortal's fault, but Hogan and Bischoff, they certainly lit the fuse. And Sting and Anderson, physicality between these two. Yeah, they're taking it, all over the impact zone.
Again, is there going to be anything left of these two guys when they're inside a steel cage later on tonight? And they're supposed to be teammates.
Yeah, with Van Dam against Abyss, Bully Ray, and Matt Hardy of Immortal, and Anderson turns it around on Sting.
I mean, it seemed like before this thing exploded, like Anderson was going to apologize to Sting, but he sucker punched Sting, and Sting just popped.
Well, Sting was looking for that apology, also looking for a level of respect from Anderson, but I think you're going to have to either beat the respect out of him or beat the apology out of him, Sting.
Both men are this is evenly matched in this impromptu brawl we have here, this street fight that more or less broke out right here on Impact.
Remember, tag team partners later tonight in the cage, but at Lockdown in Cincinnati, this is 2/3 of our World Heavyweight Championship main event match.
Whoa, here comes their opponents now.
Ooh, Bully Ray from behind with the shot for Sting, and then he turns his attention to Anderson. Matt Hardy gets on Sting. Well, this is right up Immortal's alley at 3-on-2.
Well, ever the opportunists are both Hardy, Abyss, and Bully Ray. Look at that, Bully Ray going right after one of the legs of Sting. I think that all three members of Immortal are setting the table for the steel cage tonight.
And just like Immortal, they see a weakness in their opponents, they're going to come out here and exploit it.
And it's not a physical weakness of their opponents, of Immortal's opponents, for the steel cage match tonight. No, it's an emotional breakdown. It's just
absolutely.
Really, that's what it is. And this with the microphone. Oh, Bully Ray just wearing out Sting, the world champ. If you're just joining us, this is not a match. This is just an impromptu fight.
This is Immortal taking advantage of a situation, the fight between Mr. Anderson and Sting that was going all over the Impact Zone.
Well, here comes the teammate of Anderson and Sting for later on tonight in the cage.
Yeah, third piece of the puzzle. RVD coming in. And RVD taking it right to Bully. Oh, man! He caught Bully Ray. RVD comes out to help Sting, one of his tag team partners, later tonight in the cage, but also one of his opponents at Lockdown.
Well, Mike, we saw that Van Dam helped Sting, but Van Dam is leaving. He's not helping Anderson. You know what? I don't blame him.
Yeah, helps out Sting, but then looked over at Mr. Anderson and decides, no way am I going to help him. Oh, and Immortal tosses Anderson back into Sting, and wouldn't you know it, they go at it again.
A lot of energy exerted right there, and emotions just poured out of Sting and Anderson in this fight. A lot of stuff going on where Van Dam leaves. He doesn't help Anderson. How in the hell Sting, Anderson, and Rob Van Dam gonna work together as a team?
Impossible.
With chemistry against these three men, Matt Hardy, Bully Ray, and Abyss, inside a steel cage tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna see each other later. We're gonna revisit it tonight in our Impact main event. Abyss, the Bully, and Matt Hardy against Sting, Van Dam, and Anderson when they're locked in the cage.